Hey everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4, and this is part 12 of our infinite Zig rating Mummy of Gozag, Ziggy Gold Dust. We're here in Depths 3. I don't know how we got down here, as in the decision making that led to us being quite far away from the stairs, being chased by hasted iron trolls without any magic points, seems highly dubious. I don't know, I think I was just on tilt at the end of the last episode, maybe? I don't know, but it's lucky I stopped when I did because I feel like it was getting worse and worse. So this is not a good situation. I think we're going to have to do something about this. But first, a couple of things. The first is that I should have done this a long time ago, but we really should just train some polearm skill. We've got a manual, so we've got a +2 aptitude, which is pretty good really. So to just train 4 or 5 points of polearms, I think we'll take it to 4 and have a look. Just to bring our demon trident below 1 when we're swinging it, will make it a lot safer to use. And I mean, yeah, with this manual, training 4 skills is really nothing. I should have done this a long time ago. So in situations like this, not that I want to fight an iron troll, but say we have no magic points, we can just hit stuff with a demon trident. I mean, we've got 36 AC, so yeah, we should have no issues going toe to toe with stuff. We're also going all in on shields. We've got 2 manuals, and even though we've never found a regular shield, we're just going straight for the large one. You know what? This was a good suggestion. I don't remember who gave it to me, but someone said you should just keep funding armor shops until you find a shield, which I actually thought, hang on, that's a pretty good idea. We might do that, but we got to get rid of these iron trolls first. Oh yeah, and one more thing. So I've got a new piece of art from Graham. He's just absolutely on fire right now. If you don't recall, he's the guy who did the really amazing one with the mummy walking up to the ziggurat. So this one here is based on what's the painting called? American Gothic. Yeah, that's the one. Seriously good. Your face when you will never have a snake waifu. Anyway, he's unstoppable right now. Seriously, you are talented. Alright, so this situation. Normally iron trolls are slow, which I don't know, came to as a surprise to me when I first learnt that. So you can just casually walk away from them. Not possible when they're hasted though. So I think we have another Mana Viper running up here. We don't have mana to make one right now. So I think we probably reach into our bag of evocables. Now, iron trolls have really good MR, so our chances of paralyzing them, 11%. Very unlikely. We could acid wand this guy and try to bring him down, or we could also make some allies. So box of beasts, sack of spiders, file of floods, that sort of thing. Even a phantom mirror. When you phantom mirror an enemy, you get the stat effects too, so we'd have a hasted iron troll phantom. But I don't think that's the play. I think I'm going to shoot an acid wand at him, assess how much damage that does, how close he is to dying, how close he gets to us, and then if that's no good, then we'll make either box of beasts or spiders. But let's start with the acid wand. Oh, okay, wait, did he die there? It said he's distracted by the gold, but it looked like he died. I'm really confused. So we briefly saw our enslaved spark wasp who hit the troll with living lightning. But I guess the troll is standing on this tower right now, so we just can't see him. But I don't know, was there this much gold here? I don't think the message log is lying to us, so I'm going to say he's probably on this tower. So we're just going to keep walking. There's our spark wasp. Okay, this iron troll isn't... Okay, our The iron troll bites something, you feel more experienced. I don't know what's going on anymore. To be honest, I didn't even remember that I'd enslaved a spark wasp. We're gonna casually start walking back to the stairs. This is a regular iron troll, not hasted, so we can just walk away from that guy. Okay, and we just go back upstairs. That's fair enough. Let's pick a new stair. Yeah, this is all fine. Ice base, that's not the thing I meant to do. Alright, let's bring this stuff up. Try the... oh, the other stairs are all here, but that's okay. We can fight iron trolls when they're not hasted. How are we swinging? At the moment, we swing at 1.2 with this demon trident. So just 4 or 5 skill of polearms and it will be at 1 or below, which will be much better. Because whenever you do something that's slower than 1, you're giving enemies the chance to hit you twice, which you really don't want. And do I want to try to make an armor shop? I mean, we've got 8,000 gold. Kind of as a joke I do. I really love a shield. I've been talking about it for how long now? Alright, let's try. Let's call a merchant. We got a lot of gold. We did not. We got a jewelry boutique, a magic scroll boutique, and a general store. Considering how mediocre our rings are, I'm kind of tempted to go for jewelry. It's also the most expensive of the 3 shops. But that's not a big deal. Let's do that one. No armor shop though. Well, we've just found the ring of phasing. That's very nice. For plus 8 EV. We got all these different amulets that really don't matter because we're never taking off. The amulet of the 4 winds. Well, I think the ring of phasing is probably the only one we want. We sort of for now have to keep our ring of fire, but we can always put that on when we see fire enemies. Because the ring of phasing is really good. Plus 8 evasion is pretty nutty. So I'm going to drop the plus 5 evasion because we'll never need that one. So we're going to wear the ring of phasing for plus 8 evasion with no RF. So I'm going to have to try really hard to remember to put RF on when we see fire enemies. And do I want to keep making shops? Probably not, because we just spent 2,000 gold on the ring of phasing. So yeah, at the moment we've now got only enough gold to bribe branch once. So I think we'll stop here for the moment. Yeah. Gotta remember, our spell failures are really bad when we've got out the demon trident. And not wizardry. But I'm not good at remembering that one. Oh. You stumble into a teleport trap, you're suddenly yanked towards a nearby monster. So this is the new trap exploration effect. And I never mentioned this one, I wasn't aware of it at the time. But this exploration teleport effect is like teleportitis in that it doesn't just randomly teleport you somewhere on the map, it takes you to monsters. So it's actually quite a lot worse. I mean, unless you just land next to a closet, which is not too threatening by the time you're at depths 3. Alright, so that was okay. I'm gonna pass wall out. Apparently I can't. There we go. So that ended up not being too bad, but yeah, that's really quite dangerous that it brings you 2 enemies now. This is our elephant graveyard vault. And by our, I mean it's just the elephant graveyard vault. You often see this in Lair, So when you see it in layer, it will just be full of regular elephants. But because we're in depths, they're all scaled up more. So when they see dire elephants, and I think there's often a elephant in there guarding it. So the fire type. If we see that, I'm going to have to remember, put the RF on. Okay, we want to stop flying. Let's check. The Spriggan Air Mage can airstrike us, which is 150% damage when we're flying. So we're going to land. And depending on how this goes, we might need to pull out our Wand of Clouds. I really enjoy enslaving the polar bears, although it just resisted it. It was a 70-something% chance and we failed. Let's go again. Nope, we failed twice. Alright, fair enough. Well, you can't say I'm extremely lucky because my one luck this game has not been very high. Okay, at this point do I want a random blink? Or do I just want to lay down the clouds? Can I hit them all? I can. Let's try the clouds. Alright, that works. The Spriggans rely on being really evasive, but they're quite fragile. So if you can get them with damage they can't dodge, like fire clouds, they'll die pretty quickly. And what do I want to do here? Well, I can't do Mephitic Cloud because it won't go on top of the fire clouds. So we just want to do stuff that makes us live. What makes us live? Oh, he has a Holy Wrath Rapier, I just noticed. He's really dangerous. I'm going to Sticky Flame him so he dies more quickly. And I could Fan of Gales him, but I'm not really afraid now. I'm just going to Sticky Flame the Berserker as well. Okay, I'm super afraid. Turns out the whatchamacallit, the Holy Wrath really hurts. Okay, I take it back. I'm afraid. I'm definitely afraid. We've got 5 scrolls of blinking. How desperate am I? Okay, I'm pretty sure the Spriggan Defender is going to die next turn. He's Sticky Flamed and he's standing in fire. Should I just... well, it's both. It's the Berserker and the MH are both scary. The MH can hit us with Lightning Bolt, and I notice we're not deflecting missiles right now. So what I want to do... I could Fan of Gales them all back. That might be a play. I don't want a random blink in case we land in the fire. Or we could read a scroll of blinking. I'm going to try the Fan of Gales first. Alright. The Spriggan Defender's dead. The Berserker's got to run through the fire to get to us. So it's really just the Air Mage now. Let's hit him with something irresistible. So we're going to go with the Ice Blast. And actually, I better kill the Berserker. I don't want to get hit by him again. Alright, everything went down. Alright, we're good. Let's back up. Let's back all the way up so we can do deflecting missiles again. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I did not notice that he had Holy Wrath. I would have taken that whole situation a lot more seriously if I'd realized. That is a Frost Giant Simulacrum. That's not too scary. Just want to check it's not like a Juggernaut or something like that. I think we should go back upstairs. At this point, elephants can trample you, but not if you have a wall behind you. Thinking. We're swinging at 1.2 at the moment, which is a little bit better. Shields to 6. I really hope we find a shield at some point. There's no way that we're actually going to go from a buckler straight to a large shield, or is there? Hope not, anyway. That's another Spriggan Defender. Fast and scary. It's an anti-magic ledger tank. That's also quite bad for us. If he takes away all our mana, or is it? We can just stand in the hallway here and throw down the Lamp of Fire. That works. Unless the elephant tramples us out. But I can just sit here and wait, so that I don't want to kill the dire elephant here, because then the Spriggan Defender will run out of the flames. But if I just wait, oh, we got trampled again. All right, well played, elephant. You're to next level. Let's shoot down a lightning rod. That also can't miss. So this can take out the Spriggan. There's the elephant. Alright. Let's get out of vision first. Let's put our protection from firing on. I don't know if they can see invis. Hang on. Elephants. Cannot see invis. Alright, so let's switch our firing for the ring of phasing. And then let's go invis. Alright, this isn't working. Too many other elephants. And the elephant is just running away. It's gonna run all the way back to the upstairs. That's a lot of elephants. I shouldn't have done that. He could have trampled us. Anyway, the elephant's not too bad as long as I've remembered to put RF on. Alright, so we're at 4 now and we're swinging at 1.1. Let's go a little bit more. Let's focus it to 5 and then assess. I'd like it to be at least 1. And by at least 1, I mean at most 1. The opposite. It'd be nice to be a little bit quicker than 1 maybe, but 1 would suffice. There's so many elephants. I could just go invis and fight them all. I wish I had spectral weapon, but we never found that. Having flashbacks to the trolls there, where I'm letting myself just go off the stairs, rather than stair dancing them up. Oh, curare needles. Oh, we have a blowgun of curare. Huh. We're never doing an orb run, so we don't need to check our optimal hatch path back up. And I've left the RF on. Yep, so we're good. Still kind of dangerous. These guys can absolutely nail you with fire spells, so we're going invis again. I was about to sticky flame him. There's literally no point. Oh, there is! The elephant is not resistant to fire? Okay. This is one of those things where you don't expect it. Like lindworms, for instance. He's a fire monster, you just think he'd have some sort of fire resistance, but nope. Here's a fire giant, let's leave it on again. Okay, and now let's switch back to the ring of phasing. Yep. As long as we remember to ring swap those fire enemies shouldn't phase us too much. That didn't work. Did you see that? I was like, I'll just loop around this pillar and get rid of the trolls, and then they just dug through the wall. Well played, trolls. You win this round. Polearms to 5. We're swinging at 1.1 and 1. We'll go a bit more. It's pretty quick, really. Let's bring it to, I don't know. We'll just keep going up by 1. Let's take it to 8. There you go. And by that point, it will be close enough to 14. I'll probably just say, screw it, let's go all the way. I'm going to bring them up, and I'm going to blink away. So we're not just surrounded by all 3 at once. I don't think there's normally more than one elephant. It's usually sort of one boss elephant. So when you see this in lair, it's usually just regular elephants and then one dire elephant. Cool. No loot to speak of. Alright. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I thought this fort normally had some loot in it, but maybe not. On to depths 4. Hell Knight. That means fire. I should stand behind the Mono Vipers. I mean, we have reaching, so there's no point, there's no reason for me to be standing right next to them. Something invis is hitting us, so I'm just gonna, oh, it's just the necromancer. Okay, never mind. No biggie. Alright. These guys aren't too scary, it turns out. Oh, there goes our deflector missiles. Okay. It took a while because those guys are immune to fire and we've got a demon trident of fire, but we got there. I feel like I should go upstairs too. I don't remember all the miscasts that we can get from deflecting missiles. So let's at least be on a cleared floor. Fire giant, we've still got the RF on. That's the upside of me being pretty bad at remembering to switch. These guys all do fire, but they're salamanders. At this stage, they're not really scary. Or are they? Why are they owning so hard? Alright, we're just level 21, we're going more int. Argument to be made for going more strength so that we can cast better, but we'll get there eventually. We're playing for the long game still. Playing for the Zig game, not the depths game. Alright, it went down. Okay. I just thought, it's been a while since I've used the crystal ball of energy. Why don't we give it a go? And then immediately lost our magic points. Oh well. Let's reach over these ugly things to hit the orange brain, which is now just blinked away. It's okay. We can pass wall back up. Yeah, we'll just rest up. They're still alive. I thought they would have. The brain's here. You flew over the lava. Small-brained place. That was definitely not the play. There's our armor to 15. Shields up to 8. I think we can leave armor here for the moment. Our spells are still a little bit funky. But we'd probably be better off just training some more of our actual spellcasting stuff. Like we could train more spellcasting even. We could also do a little bit more of hexes and summonings. Or we could just ignore all of that and just keep doing what we're doing. Let's do a little bit more. Spellcasting is always good because it's more magic points. So I'm just going to train that. Let's bring it up to 18. And I think I'm not going to worry about hexes and summonings. We'll just leave everything like this. Yeah, probably. We can always wield wizardry if we're really worried. Alright, here's the exploration trap striking again. So I think we sort of touched on this earlier, where in the early game you're going to be trapped less often, but in the late game you're going to be trapped much more than you would have previously. So we had a teleport before. Here's an alarm trap. We're hearing a lot of shouts and hisses, so the floors are running at us right now. And because we've seen some stone walls here, there's probably a scary vault below us. So we might have a lot of really scary things coming at us right now. I think I want to pass wall up here. Here's 6 shots. Okay, let's just head back to our upstairs. Here's a Spriggan Berserker with an anti-magic hand axe. I mean, we just need the Mana Vipers to distract him. Or they could also kill him. I mean, that works too. Too strong. I'm gonna wait here. We probably got a lot of stuff running at us now, seeing that they just were told where we are. Give me a Spark Wasp. There it is. Let's wield our War Axe with Aralek on it. Good. That's a fireball when we don't have any RF. Thank you, snakes. Checking, we've still got RF on. Good. Started panicking seeing the Tarantella. I don't know, it's so deeply ingrained. You're playing a mummy, you see a Tarantella, you just freak out. You just drop all your spaghetti. It's so good having clarity. Tengu Reavers you should always respect. Those guys are really nasty. And I'm pretty sure this is some sort of crazy vault because we've seen a bunch of different giants and a Reaver come out of it. We need to equip or wield our axe. Good. A Sphinx. That's fine. We got infinite MR. Not too afraid of those guys. Polearms to 7. Alright, we're swinging at 1 and 0.9 now, so I'm pretty happy with this. I think we'll just stop at 7. And I don't know, when we've got experience to spare, maybe, we can get our polearms up to 14, which is the min delay. One of these guys has a distortion. It was the halberd, so you're a glaive, it's not you. You have a glaive of distortion. There are 2 of them with distortion weapons. There are. How's that fair? Can we just enslave you and make you fight the other one? We can, but we've only got one enslavement left, so I'm gonna go for the paralysis. And I think they can't see invis. They can't, so we could put Umbra back on and go invis. But let's go for the para. There we go, one down. Oh, there he is, and he blinked us right in the middle. Well, a random blink here is not very good because it's just going to probably blink us out into this room. So that was an excellent blink. Let's see if we can para him though. Alright. Okay, that's alright. So we'll kill him, and then we'll try to free our path back out. Alright, we should be okay now. As long as I can remember to stand behind the snakes. I say that as I am immediately forgetting. It's hard, okay? It's harder than it looks. So I deflect missiles down. A snake very valiantly stands in the cold cloud and gets slowed. For how nasty that situation could have been with double distortion weapon and then being blinked in the middle, that actually went pretty well. When I saw a 55% chance to paralyze that guy, I was expecting to fail 10 times in a row, but we got it in one, which is always pleasantly surprising. We still got RF on. Doing a really bad job of remembering to switch. Alright, here we go. This is definitely something going on here. And we're going to end up in the middle, it looks like, where hopefully we don't meet a million strikes. That's always the worry in these depths vaults. How many strikes are there? This guy's got a Holy Wrath weapon. Does he? Oh no, it's a dire flail of Holy Wrath on the end. Alright, I should not be getting hit by that. Yeah, I was going to make a... I thought I already had a force more though for Holy Wrath weapons when being a mummy, but maybe not. Staff of Cold, not too exciting. Let me just switch the letters of the Ring of Phasing. Oh, not that one. I can stay there. Huh? This looks like it's diggable maybe. Are they gonna be... We've only got 7 digging charges. I don't really want to try it, but this just seems weird. We have this really big thing, and then in the middle just this hallway with nothing in it. Oh, I think this maybe isn't actually part of the vault by the look of it. Like the vault is just this C-shaped thing, and then the map spawned a random hallway in the middle maybe. But it's perfectly in the middle. I don't know. We'll come back when we have Shatter. Someone remind me. This just looks like it has stuff in there. This is depths 5, so this is our last depths floor. And then we did Crypt, right? Oh, we haven't done Crypt at all. I maybe should have done that. Seeing that we're undead, so we're pretty good at doing Crypt. But anyway, we'll be doing that after depths, I suppose, seeing that we've already made the decision here. And then after that, we'll be going for a rune. This is okay. I'm gonna go to a different stair though. Those deep trolls also invis. But the Yaktors don't. Frederick definitely does. He's just got a +2 evening star. Alright, we can bring him up. He's not too scary if you silence him. Now we've made this mistake before. Alright, I'm going to sticky flame him and then we're going to silence him. So he's got iron shot, he's got bolt of cold. But if you silence him, he can still hit you with his weapon, but it's nowhere near as scary. So let's go. Yeah, that's fine. Frederick's got nothing. Oh yeah, right, we're waiting to go invis again. It's a lot of Yaktors. As we immediately lose deflected missiles. That is so many Yaktors. They're just guessing where we are because they can't see us, but they're doing a pretty good job. I think one of them just shot and killed their captain. Yep. Yaktor just decided that he wanted to do a little bit of light, not court-martialing. What is it called? I don't remember their name. Mutiny, that's the one. Just a little bit of light mutiny. Just kill your captain. It's in plausibly deniable circumstances. When he gets put in front of the military tribunal, he'll just be like, "The enemy was invis. I didn't know what I was doing. It's not my fault." It's a lot of stuff running at us. I'm gonna dance up the stone giant, and the other stuff will leave. There we go. He has just a quarter stuff. Alright, that's okay. Mostly afraid of the berserkers when they have some dangerous brand. Oh yeah, we're not flying. Okay, good. I should just get on the stairs. And not mess around with that. Oh yeah, okay. He's just gonna sit there and hit us with LRD. Dude was savage. Just a rapier. Let's at least walk away from the Mitre Deep Troll. No good reason for us to be messing with him. We miscast Blink. Great. Okay, apparently we can't blink away from this guy. There we go. And we miscast Mana Viper. Alright, there we go. I mostly just wanted his Berserk to wear off, but it was impossible. I don't know, I still don't believe it. Why are there no shields? What the hell? At this point, in other games, I'd be saying, so unlucky. I can't believe our game has never spawned a large shield by depth 5. This one hasn't spawned a regular shield. But a new book. And we're starting to see draconians. That probably means our depth 5, our Zot entrance vault is just around the corner there. Oh yeah, we've been seeing dragons too, so that does make sense. Let's go back upstairs before we mess around with deflect missiles. Force Lance Dispersal Controlled Blink. Controlled Blink is really, really strong, but it's not one that we're going to be able to learn for a long time. It's a level 8 translocation spell, but I'll put it in our list because that is one we will want to have. Eventually. All these spells that we'll eventually get to when we have infinite mana. Oh, sorry, not infinite mana. Oh, we already have infinite mana. That's what the crystal ball of energy is doing. I mean, when we have infinite experience. Against the Titan, we should have on our Aralek War Axe. And I double checked to make sure that we're not flying. Because Titan Airstrike is 50 damage without the bonus. There's our first manual shields gone. We kick into the second one now. Oh, again. Keep getting our deflected missiles taken off. That was a nice miscast effect. Just make it rain. If I'm being a good player, which I should do because you're all watching me, I'm going to X out the entrance into this vault. And we'll do that last. Never mind, just kidding. There are too many doors. Now we walk in the next one. There's our first Zig entrance. Not going in just yet. Scroll brand weapon. Alright, do we want to roll this on our Demon Trident again and just keep going until we get a Lek? I think so. Oh, shield! Wait, it happened. We finally found a shiny shield. A +1 shield of cold resistance. Very nice. I think we already had max RC. No, we had 2 pips, so now we got max RC. Very, very nice. We immediately switch into that. Can we cast with it? Mana Viper goes to 16%. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be at 15 shields in no time. I'm gonna put our our skill target at 15 then. We don't have to go to the large shield now. Oh, good. I don't believe it finally happened. I'd given up on shields more or less. But there was something else I was thinking about. What was I thinking about? Some of these spells we can get rid of. Conjure Flame. There's something else we found, right? Oh, brand weapon. Right. Do we just keep rolling until we get a Lek? I mean, a demon trident of flaming isn't bad, but it's also not good. And if we could get something like Vamp, yeah, let's just keep going. Also, we got to enchant armor, so that can go on our Pearl Dragon scales. Yeah, we just keep enchanting it. Alright, here we go. Elect, please. We got Draining. That's perfectly good. Draining's really good in the 3-rune game. And we're doing 5 runes worth of the 3-rune game. So that's fine. Becomes useless when we get to extended, but that's fine. Stop taking my deflecting missiles. Let's step back around the corner and go invis against these Yaktors. Fighting goes to 20. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to stop spellcasting at 16, and then we're just going to train shields after that to get to 15, so that it's not still messing with our spellcasting failures. I've never seen that. We're perfectly surrounded there in a cross shape by those storm clouds. Let's go back up. We've got a distortion one on the demon whip. I'm just going to pick a new step. Try to find that one on its own. Here's a Spriggan Berserker with a broadaxe. Which means he's going to cleave all our summonings. I was about to say we can just surround him and spam summons at him, but yeah, he'll cleave them all. He went down though. We're deflecting missiles, so I'm not too scared of your lightning bolts. But I arguably should have switched to our Aralek axe. Is it just me, or are there a lot of planes this episode? It feels like it's been non-stop. Storm Dragon can't open the door. It's a pretty feels bad man thing for him. Let's paralyze the distortion one, and again we get it first go. The universe has decided to actually play fair for once. You also can't open the door, Mr. Ice Dragon. Here's a here's a Lich. We just sick Mana Vipers on him. If he does anything scary, we'll cast Silence. Shopping and yeah, maybe. Alright, yeah, we're just doing shields now. All our experience into shields with the +2 aptitude. We'll go pretty quickly. Here's a gold dragon. We're never going to get a gold dragon scales. So, yeah, no point even hoping about it. That is of course from Gozag. I feel like we can just fight the Storm Dragon now. It looks like we've done most of the floor already, so we're probably ready to go into the end vault here. Shift X Control E removes all our exclusions. Magical hat. What's our current one? +2 int. Yeah, there's no hat that was going to be better than that. And we're done with depths. Alright, so don't typically do Crypt in a standard 3-rune game, but this isn't one of those. So we're going to head there next. We have no need for RF in Crypt most of the time, so back to the Ring of Phasing. Quick check of our shopping list. Bunch of stuff we don't really need to buy. Alright, to Crypt. I'm surprised I didn't do this earlier. Except for things like Revenants, who dispel and dead you. Much of Crypt is less threatening when you're undead. There's a lot of negative energy enemies in here who you're totally immune to. You don't care about Torment on Cursed Skulls, you don't care about all the things that have bolts of negative energy, you don't care about what else don't you care about? Greater mummies if you see them. It's a transporter vault. Let's check. It's an ice dragon. That's okay. I kind of don't like this. I'm just going to walk away. All the skeletons are slow, so we can put space between us and them just by walking. Similar with the ice dragon. Okay, it's just an ice dragon, I don't really care. But because it's slow, we could walk away from him like this. And then every time we get a space, then we hit with the demon trident. But, yeah. Just showing you that for educational purposes. And undead, simulacrums, zombies, skeletons all have really bad MR as well. Yeah, our demon trident's not real strong in here. That is the downside of this brand, actually. Yep, so it's a big, giant transporter vault that we're not going to do. We can come back when we've got shatter, and we can just blow this open and just walk in. The reason I'm running away from this is because ghouls are actually quite scary. They hit pretty hard. They've got 2 attacks of 30 damage each. So if you're fighting multiple ghouls at once, you might have quite a spooky time. I'm just going to go down to Crypt 2. We can come back up when we find another upstairs. We didn't escape from the ghouls. They're back here again. Are they resistant to fire? No. You're just shrugging off the sticky flame. Here's a cursed skull. Again, not afraid of it at all because we can't be tormented. Becomes a much easier enemy. Oh yeah, that's another thing we don't care about. Oh, another brand weapon. What's the thing called? I can never remember their names. The ones that flay you. They are flayed ghosts. There you go. Yeah, they can't flay you when you're undead. A second brand weapon. Alright. Well, I was pretty happy with draining, but if we got 2 brand weapons, I think we live the dream. We just roll a lek. There's poison. Let's get a lek this time. Draining again. Okay, so we literally did nothing. Let's enchant weapon it though. Oh well, we tried. We rolled the dice. New thing as well, alarm traps. If any enemy steps on it in your sight, it will hit you like sort traps. Yeah, like that. And the other thing as well is that previously if enemies stepped on them, and you weren't around to see it, they'd disappear. It'd make a loud noise, but it wouldn't actually, it would disappear after that. But now, if you're not around and an enemy steps on an alarm trap, nothing happens. So they just stay there forever until you see something hit it or you hit it. Yeah, so it's a buff to alarm traps, I guess. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop this one here. So because this situation is potentially about to get really nasty, with everything on the floor running to us while we're mocked, I'll come at it with a fresh set of eyes. So see you all then.